wake up, wake up, get your checks and go on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first. That's a classic song, by the way, man. I had to say that because it's the first of the month, and it's April Fools. Some of y'all thought y'all was gonna give me for these April Fool jokes, but none. Some of it didn't work, man. It didn't work. What up? What up? What up, Biggie? How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, bro. What's good, man?
Not
We in
much,
the
man.
building.
We here on this Monday on the April Fools. You know what I mean? April. We in the second quarter now. What up, Tori? How you feel? What's good with you, man?
What's going on? I'm doing good. Doing good.
Did you do it? Did you throw in a couple April Fool jokes?
No, I'm sure there are some. I'm sure there are some April Fools out there though.
Oh, it is a bunch of April Fools, man. It was. I heard a whole bunch of pregnant jokes and everything like that,
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah. Those people have been doing those pregnant April Fools jokes even like when I was back in college.
The plug. What up, plug?
What up? What up?
What's good, man? How you feeling, bro? Birthday, man.
I'm good. I'm good.
That nigga Jeremiah had a birthday cake with some Jollof.
This motherfucker crazy.
That nigga, his parents was like, "Let me tell you a story about when I had Jeremiah. Yes, to go." You know, the Africans, that nigga tell a story for about an hour, 2 hours. Hey, Jeremiah, don't lie, don't y'all niggas be telling mad stories, bro.
No, but I mean, not mine. Not mine though.
What's good? What's good, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey,
Yo,
what you want to? Anybody want to start off on something? To be honest with you, it's a lot of stuff to talk about.
well,
Mm.
I'm gonna kick it off like this.
All right.
I share my screen also.
Okay. Oh,
But
my bad.
you good. We got Lizzo up there. We're gonna save her for the last piece. But Stevie J, you threatened 50 Cent over his trolling. Like he will fuck your weird ass up. Pause, bro. Like he will beat your ass, bro. Like probably set you up. I don't know. But at the same time, bro, you got exposed. You're a fruitcake. I don't understand what the fuck this world. Detroit. I never liked Stevie J, dog, at all.
Me
Like
neither.
so weird, dog. How you feel?
Eric
How you
Even back in
feel?
the
Page.
day.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Tori? My bad.
Even back in the day.
Yes, I never liked Stevie J. It's something about his faces he be making and shit. He just a weird ass nigga, man. It ain't even about his sexuality. It's like he just looks like a weirdo. You feel me?
Did you just get exposed to him when he was on Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I
Mm.
knew about Stevie J way back in the '90s when he was just a producer. Like when he like you saw him here and there, like pop up in music videos. So I knew
Mhm.
about him even back then. But of course, like that was just when he was doing like production, like music producing. He wasn't like out there like on reality television. But I don't blame you though, because that's like how a lot of people got exposed to him was through that show.
He just be
Yeah.
sitting there making them damn rat faces and shit. I'm like, why? What do he act like? He acting all. He's
And
just a
then the
weird.
way
You
he
know,
talks,
yeah.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Go
the
ahead,
way
bro.
the man talks too, like I'm like, oh, it's like you can already tell.
It's gross, right? It's
Yeah,
cringe, ain't it, Jeremiah? Ugh.
yeah.
He used to be with the hit makers. To be, I know y'all don't rock with him. I don't really care for him neither. But the brother can. He's a talented producer. He just a. I call him a waste of talent, man.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like Detroit said, he is a very good producer. Like if you look at his catalog, he probably produced a lot of the songs that y'all listen to, but you probably didn't know that he was a producer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Right.
What's
Yeah,
up,
I mean,
support?
a lot of weird people are talented. I'm just saying that, like, he need to chill because he know he fucking with 50. Like 50 will post a picture of him with another man, bro. Like 50 is different.
I
Yeah,
mean,
He
he
leaves
like
is
shit behind.
different though. But go ahead, Jeremiah. Let me shout everybody out right quick.
you
Derry
you
B,
you couldn't even
the
handle
the the
Jocelyn.
Den, Eric H, everybody, man. Thank y'all for support, man. Go ahead, Jeremiah. My bad. I had to shout out
Not, not.
people
I
out.
was saying, yeah, yeah. Shout out to everyone. I was saying, yo, Stevie J, like you couldn't even handle Jocelyn. How are you gonna fight 50?
Me personally, though, I'm gonna be the more mature person on this, man. When I believe this is my opinion, when you get into your 40s until you get in your 50s, I don't even think you need to be talking about fighting nobody.
Yeah,
Like all that fighting stuff is over with, bro. Like this ain't
Yeah.
1985, and then man, you almost 50 years old. What you trying to fight for? Ain't nobody about to fight you, man. And you think 50 Cent about to sit there and fight you on a celebrity game? I mean, a celebrity boxing match? No, it don't benefit him. He don't need the money. If anything, you need the money. All that boxing and stuff like that for like grow up, man.
And you didn't even deny the rumor. You just went to straight to I want to fight. I want to fight. That you just made yourself guilty right there.
It don't make it. It don't make it right that you like when that. I think it was Friday, right? They should Puff was right around Puff, like right there, like bro, you making it obvious that you a fruit. How can you support this man? You know what I mean? Knowing but what this man did. You know what I mean? But hey, man, salute to you, man. You like that type of stuff. You know what I mean? You was in Miami with Puff. Y'all probably was doing something y'all had no business doing again. In my opinion.
Right.
Guy is God. Like, I hate his face. Like
yeah, he a wild boy, man.
I'm like that too. Yeah, I'm like that too, Jeremiah. I swear. That's why I stay in the house. You know what I mean? I stay in the house, man, because I could be an asshole. I really can.
OG
bro.
one down and OG in the building. N.W.0, you damn right it's N.W.0.
For life, nigga.
Right. What you got, Tori? I know you got something, man, because you said you want to suffer. I know you ready.
Yeah, well, this story is actually more of a sad story, and it didn't really get talked about that much. And the thing is, I heard about it, but I didn't know who the person's name was. And then I just happened to be on YouTube, and I came across the story, and it happened to be posted 11 days ago. And it's about this woman, this influencer, I guess you can say, whose name was Jessica Petway. She was I believe she was a wife and a mother. I forgot how many kids she had, and she basically did like makeup tutorials and hair tutorials, fashion like stuff like that, and also showed how her life was with her kids and her family. And unfortunately, a few days ago, at the age of 36, she passed away from cervical cancer. Now, the reason why the story is so sad, yeah, that's her right there. The reason why the story is so sad is because she was misdiagnosed by the doctors. They misdiagnosed her and said she had fibroids.
She had cancer.
And the whole time she had cervical cancer. And the thing is, by them misdiagnosing her, she didn't get the proper treatment. So they gave her treatment for something she didn't have. And basically, in case y'all don't know what fibroids are, it's basically like growth on your uterus. Well, for women, on your uterus.
On their vagina.
Yeah, that's what fibroids are. But she didn't have that. She had cervical cancer. And because they misdiagnosed her, she ended up dying. So I'm sure that her family are going to be suing the hell out of that hospital and those doctors for malpractice.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They should, man. That's a damn shame. OT, what up, baby? What's up? What up, Kendall? How you feeling?
So that shit, T, that shit like that, Tori. Shit like that, Tori, make me mad. Like, you know, I can't handle shit like that. A and B, they handle black folks any kind of way, dog. You feel me? Like, I'm
glad you said that, Lays, because that was going to go into my next point. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, she was in search of finding a black doctor to handle this, because people know the history, especially when it comes to black women, about the medical field and how they get treated when it comes to treatment for stuff like that, or how they are mistreated or just sent away. Like, it has a whole history behind it. If y'all haven't heard of this book, it's a book called Medical Apartheid. I would highly suggest that y'all read that book. It explains all of that in there. I mean, it goes back to the Tuskegee experiment, to what happened with syphilis, all of that. Like literally go back and read that book. And what I just told you with her story would not come as a surprise. Oh, another person who gives us an example historical is Henrietta Lacks. Perfect example. I'm sure y'all may have heard of the something called the HeLa cells. That was her. They basically, this woman, she was sick, and they literally took her cells without her knowing and her family knowing, and used it. And because of that, it actually helped with the not so much the cure for cancer, but helping keep cancer under control. And her family never got paid a dime off of it. So damn you, Johns Hopkins University out of Baltimore.
Tori, I don't want to sound ignorant when I say this, right? Wasn't it a story where a conspiracy theory where they take the placenta from the black woman's womb or something like that? Or I don't want to sound ignorant when I'm saying this.
I don't think I've heard of that, but considering the history, I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing.
Yeah,
what they'll do with it, I'm not entirely sure. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the story that I wanted to bring. I'm gonna probably definitely bring it up again on my live stream this upcoming Friday, because I definitely want my audience to know about that, because they may not be aware. And I think this happened in California, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely RIP to her, and condolence to her family. As you can see, Lace, can you click that picture with her and her family? I think it's the first one on the second row.
Yes, sir. There we go.
Yep, that's a picture of her with her family right there. Her husband and their two kids.
Beautiful and gone, because man, terrible.
Yep, it's very unfortunate. So young, she was only 36.
See, a nigga like me, man, I love my woman, man. You know what I'm saying? And how do you stop this man from picking up a gun and going there and killing somebody? Like, that's just, I know it's irrational, but you know what I mean? Like, man, that's fucked. I don't know, bro. I'm glad he's a strong brother. That's all I'm gonna say. He's a strong brother, man.
What you got on you, man? What's good, boy?
What's going on, Booby?
Chill.
Did you hear about this story, Booby?
Nah, what's that?
This woman. Now I got to explain it all over again. I'm gonna try to do it in a more summarized way. This woman, her name was Jessica Petway. She was a like a influencer. She did like fashion, makeup tips. She did, she had her family. That's actually a picture with her and her family right there. And basically, at the age of 36, she ended up passing away from cervical cancer because the doctor she went to ended up misdiagnosing her with fibroids. So they gave her the wrong. So they gave her the wrong treatment.
Sure, that's that bullshit.
And she was only 36.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
They're gonna mess around and they gonna get a lawsuit going on with that hospital and that doctor.
They need to. That shit happens more than a little bit.
It definitely does.
Yeah, man.
And it's so crazy too, because I was on Instagram today, and it's a black couple that I follow on there. And just a wholesome couple. Like, you have like the wife, she's constantly pampering her husband. He does stuff for her too. And then he had made a post up today where he had announced that his wife unfortunately had passed away from cancer. And I'm sitting there, my jaw hit the floor, and I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't even know she was sick, because when you look at the videos, like she didn't appear, like she didn't look like she was going through something. They was always like lively and vibrant. They had like, I think 1 or 2 kids. And it got to the point where when people was leaving comments, people were saying, please tell me this is an April Fool's joke and this is not for real. And it was actually for real. So, and she was young too. I think she was probably had to be in her 30s too. So it's crazy how a lot of people who are younger are being diagnosed with, cancer, diabetes, or stuff that, back in the day, it was unheard of to be that young to have something like that. Usually it's like the trigger point was probably like maybe in your 50s or higher. But now people are being younger and younger getting diagnosed. And speaking of diabetes, I actually heard from my uncle, who's actually type 2. He said that, there's a metric when it comes to diabetes where your levels should be at, like, to be normal. I think at one point it was like 7. Like, if you hit like a 7, that means that you triggered what could be type 1 diabetes. Now it's gotten lower to the point where the new trigger point is like 5.
Yep.
So that's why it's very good. It's very important that you get checked up and you make sure that you're careful with whatever you consume with your body. Of course, you know, when it comes to diabetes, that's basically with your sugar, like making sure that you watch your sugar intake.
You gotta be careful with what you consume anyway, because it's not like people thought I was playing when I said that shit. Today's food is basically like the Joker. You feel me? If anybody, I know all of us have seen Batman, the original. You know what I mean? The first one with Michael Keaton.
Oh,
And when they were saying the Joker, you ain't gonna die unless you mix this with that. You know what I mean? This deodorant with that mouthwash with that. He was putting it in different products. You ain't know what the fuck was going to actually trigger it. It's the same shit nowadays because all the stuff that they put in food is not really food. Now we eating Matrix food now.
Yeah, you want to
It's
know
not
what's so
real
crazy?
food. It's
You want to know
all
what's
this
so
stuff is
crazy?
chemicals. Everything is chemicals. You go in any grocery store and you actually watch what you buying, watch what people buying. Look at the backs, look at the labels. This shit is not food no more. It's meant to look like food, but it's not food. It's all chemical based. It's a lot of the stuff is not natural. You know what I mean? So if you thinking, I've been eating this for the longest, I've been eating this since I was a kid. Yeah, it tasted different when you was a kid too, because it was different. It was real. It's just not real no more.
And you know what's so crazy too is even going like with like fast food. Like I can say like maybe back in our parents' time or even people were slightly older. The fast food back then, like say McDonald's, was actually fresh. Like those used to be like fresh burgers that you were eating. Now that stuff is not fresh at all. And you can like definitely like and like you can like Booby said, you can definitely taste the difference. The quality is way different.
You know why the quality is way different? Because it's steroids. That's the difference. It's not the same. You go. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed and his I think it's called Hidden Figures. Not figure. Yeah. That's what I think it's
Hidden
for.
Colors.
Hidden Colors. I think it's 3 or 2 or 3 when they was breaking that down. Like how a regular burger that don't have steroids look. The burgers is small. Y'all be like, why the burger so small? Because they got
They are.
steroids in it.
They are like going back to McDonald's. Remember back in the day, the Big Mac used to actually be big.
Yeah.
Now the Big Mac looks like the size of a regular burger.
Yeah, especially at like Wendy's and stuff. You ask for, like, for example, a Big Mac, and then when you get it, it's like, yo, it looks nothing from what it looked like when I saw it on the screen.
They got 3D printed meat, bro.
Yeah.
They have 3D printed meat. Just think about that right now. A piece of chicken that's 3D printed. It ain't chicken. You know what I mean? They got steak that's 3D printed. They have burgers that are 3D printed. That's consumable. They've been doing this for a long time. They just perfecting it. Bruh, that's why it's best to go to your markets. It's best to cook your own food at home. You know what I mean? All that DoorDashing and all that extra shit. If you go on DoorDash, make sure it's from a reputable store, and know the background of what they're actually doing. But besides that, no, you're gonna have to cook. You have to cook.
Yeah.
If you got land, if you got a house, grow your own damn vegetables, grow your own shit, plant. You feel me? People gotta get back to the basics nowadays because they out here, they don't give a fuck. It's called population control, and they out to get people. They're trying to get rid of people. People living too long these days. You feel me? They are. People are living way too long these days. They going green. They eating better. Things like that. Life expectancy is way too high now. So, hey, they got to figure out a different way to do it. Before it was war. Don't nobody want to go to war no more. They used to be able to go to war, kill hundreds, kill thousands in a war. You know what I mean? As a call. Now people don't want to do that shit. So
niggas got some fucking sense.
Bruh.
Detroit. Now you can't now you can't clown Kendall anymore talking about her being a vegan.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I'm leaving that alone.
I mean, just because you're a vegan, that
Don't mean
that
shit.
don't mean it's like you ain't. I ain't gonna get on that. People think because they vegan, that's pretty good. That's cool and all, but you got to watch that too, because that's not natural stuff. When you
some
know
of that
what I
stuff is GMO. They got GMO vegan shit. So yeah, you got to watch everything you consume. It don't matter vegan, unless you like a raw vegan and you grow your own shit. That's the only way you really gonna get away from it. For real. There's no other way to get away from it. If you have to buy food, you just gotta be on point.
Someone should make a. I almost gave away a good title for what would be a good documentary talking about food, but you know what? In case somebody does say y'all heard it here first, they should actually. I don't know if this is an actual documentary or not, titled or not, but in case it isn't, they should make a documentary when it comes to food, entitle it "Eat Yourself to Death." That would be a dope title for a food documentary talking about the stuff we're talking about right now. Just keep that in mind. Put a pin in it.
Stamp that.
Says that title.
Stamp that.
I said
You already
it
know the Sauce Stealers coming. The Sauce Stealers they listening.
Yeah, they listening. They always taking some. I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers taking stuff, man.
Fucking thief.
I might end, if anything, man. If we can make the documentary, it's stuff out there. Ain't nobody. It's best to do it on YouTube because you're gonna have these people like, oh man, they fat shaming, man. So forget all that fat shaming. You know what I mean? You got to start taking care of your body, man. If they know, like my man Paperboy said, I'm not gonna go into detail for it because you know how YouTube is, but they trying to kill. They get frustrated because they think they was thinking black people is supposed to be down off, but it's actually white people down on at a high clip. To the point in a couple of years, it might not be no white people on Earth. But I ain't gonna get into deep into that because they are dying off. That's why they got the thing. They trying to stop the. No, I ain't gonna get into it, man. Because I ain't trying to get clipped or nothing like that. Because I was about to get into the abortion situation, but I ain't gonna get into that though, man.
Hey, RPG is coming.
Yeah, they. That's why you seeing a lot of mixed kids. You know what I mean? And then white people don't understand just because you sleeping with a black guy, that don't necessarily 9 out of 10, I say 90% is still gonna be considered black.
Yep.
So
the dominant gene.
Yeah.
And they only make if you really want to know how low the numbers are, just look at a global scale. Don't pay attention to the US. Look at the global number. And now, because that's the number they don't like to talk about. But if you look at that number, that'll tell you all you need to know.
Can I say something real quick about the weight loss and all that? So basically, y'all know y'all all long-winded, but I'm not showing my face purposely until June. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've been working out for the last week. I've been lazy, man. It's time to burn this shit off. So I just don't understand how people don't want to work out. I'm gonna say this, and I might get shamed for it, whatever, because niggas don't like me anyway. I don't give a fuck. But if you're overweight, you deserve to get Detroit, listen to this, big bro. If you overweight, you deserve to get laughed at. You deserve to get made fun of. It's no excuse. Do you know if you walk 1,000 steps a day, you're gonna burn fat? You don't have to run, you don't have to jog. You could just walk. Like if you're overweight, you deserve to get laughed at. You feel me? So
exactly, and there's nothing wrong with my what they call it my plus size beautiful woman. You know what I mean? Because some of the plus size women, they carry it well, like Ashley Graham, nice little thick woman. You know what she got? She dating a brother because I don't think no white man like that. We ain't gonna get into that. The white fellas don't be liking no thick women. That's
unless you Gabby Sidibe.
For sure. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think
and that's a very. And I don't want to go dwell on that one too long, but my God, that's a very odd couple. But you know, hey,
it's like a money grab to me, man. Like a money grab to me, and that's horrible.
It's an attention grab, is what it is.
That too, you know what I mean? And that get into baby girl Lizzo. Cause we ain't gonna be in here too long. But for real, we get into baby girl Lizzo.
Right.
Lizzo has said she's gonna quit. I don't know what's going on with her. I think the Candace Owens of the world, everybody that's you know what I mean that's getting at her because how she shake her ass. Me personally, I knew this was gonna happen because you clearly been looking for attention. Look at your and I'm not fat shaming either. This is her Twitter handler and her IG her IG, and you can go look at it. It says Lizzo eats beats. So you know what that means, right? She basically says she happy for being a big woman. And she gonna take her panties off and she's gonna do this and she's gonna do that, right? That's what she said, right? Ain't that's what she was saying to her and everybody on the panel?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that's her, ain't that's what she
Yep.
talking about?
Yeah.
Yep. You got
You know what I mean?
with somebody else.
Yeah, so I'm not fat shaming her. She basically said I'm a shake my ass. I don't care what nobody say and all type of stuff. And then when people keep going there for I mean this nigga Dr. Boyce Wackers was wilding on her, but you know you got them type of people talking about you and it gets to you. But you get mad at your people, black people saying, but the white people is the one that's going at you, and you was sitting there dancing on stage to a slave flute. I think that's what that was, if I am
Thomas
mistaken.
Jefferson.
Yeah,
And
you was
And that made
twerking.
me so mad when she did that. I said I already don't like her antics anyway, but when she did that with that flute, that actually made me feel some type of way. I'm like, Thomas Jefferson, if you know the history of Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, she would have never ever picked up that flute.
She would have. She still would have did it.
And then on top of that, another thing that reminds me of like when I see what Lizzo is doing, it reminds me of Sarah Bartman.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy because the thing about it is, y'all, is like, my God, Lizzo. I'm not trying to trash you because you got other people trashing you. So I'm gonna chill because I kind of feel sorry for you sometimes. I just feel sorry for her sometimes. Sometimes I don't really feel sorry for her because
didn't she get caught shaming somebody else?
Yeah, allegedly she did. One of the dancers. I mean, only reason I said allegedly because we don't have no information about it. But I mean, we know it's true, but it's allegedly because they're going to court for it and everything like that. But yeah.
I got a preference, and I don't like her big ass, so I'm good on that. She sit up there and talk about her songs, you know what I mean, this and that, talking about dudes and all that. Hey, don't no dudes really want your ass. You got bread, that's about it. You feel me? I know some big girls that, I mean, they sloppy be on 1,000, but at the same time, hey,
she don't have to do. Let me say this one thing, she Brillo ain't in here, I don't think, but I gotta say one thing. I gotta say one thing. Like one thing for real. She don't have to do this because she is super talented, bro. She don't need to be sitting there. Like I actually believe she just let her talent speak for her.
It's just extra.
Yeah, she just being extra with just showing her ass, and you know, a couple of months ago, the Minneapolis. They talking about she a snowflake. They was basically talking about her weight on the thing and joking with it. Like
she's way too out with it, bro. Just like Detroit was saying, it's some big girls out there that know how to carry themselves. You feel me? And they beautiful. They know how to dress. They ain't being all revealing. You know what I mean? They got style. They got grace. You feel me? They know how to speak to people. You know what I mean? And it's not saying they gotta diminish themselves either. You know what I mean? It's just about how you carry yourself at the end of the day. A big girl can be big, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say like super like Lizzo size. That's a little too much.
Unhealthy.
But that's unhealthy. You feel me? But you can still be big, you know what I mean, going towards that and still be beautiful at the same time. You know what I mean? All women have something that's beautiful about them. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna say it's their body all the time. It could be their eyes, it could be their lips, it could be their mind, it could be anything. You feel me? So her just doing all the extra stuff and trying to be damn near naked or just naked on the damn stage, it's too much. You trying to put that stuff out there and try, oh, this is sexy. No, it's not.
But
It's not.
You said something, Booby, that stuck with me. You said that as humanity, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, we'll just say Americans. As Americans, we are very sensitive, right? No, somebody needs to go to her and tell her you're out of shape. It's not cute. You're promoting. We have to tell people when they're that big that it's not good. It's not you still can work, you still can do your thing. I'm not saying hate yourself, but you have to be honest with people.
That's why she talking about I ain't signed up for this because they getting at her, bro.
Oh my fucking God.
No, you did sign up for this because when you first started, it was I'm big and so what and all this other stuff, and I'm still this and look, no, you not, shorty, you not. Maybe if you lost a few 100 pounds, you might look like something. You feel me? But right now,
she's not ugly. She's not ugly at all.
She's not ugly. She's not ugly.
You know, I mean, I'm talking about as far as from the waist down, bro.
No, I'm talking about the face. I ain't talking about the waist.
You know what it is also too is because she might have that one person that comes and tell like she should be told, but when you are up against 100+ enablers, it's always going to be the enablers that's going to win out every time. Because the majority is always going to beat out the minority. That's what it is. Like she has a lot of It sounds like she has a lot of enablers in her corner. You want to know what's so crazy too? Although this person wasn't a singer, Monique went through the same thing. Remember that at that one point in time when Monique was like all about the big girls and everything like that, and that worked for her for a little bit, because that was a part of her her shtick. But then as she got older, she realized, okay, I'm not as young as I used to be. I have kids now, I'm getting up there. So she ended up losing the weight, and now Monique looks great. This size that she's at right now is perfect for her. I highly doubt Monique would ever go back to looking how she was when she was in apartments.
I know she said she ain't going to do that.
I don't give a damn about the big girls. Like I've been saying that, I love women. Period. I told you, just like Jill Scott is probably one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. No bullshit, bro. Jill Scott is beautiful. So
he definitely is.
I don't really care about all that. You just hate big girls. It ain't even about that. It's a lot more to it than that. And this whole shame and stuff. Some people need to be shamed. Everybody stop playing the victim. I've been saying that shit for the longest. Stop playing the victim, bro.
Oh, that's not gonna happen now. Now that especially since they started to promote them on
Sports Illustrated and all that shit.
Well, not necessarily like Sports Illustrated, but even think about it. Go when you go to your to a store or something like that. They really started to promote them as far as putting them on like those banners, when they're promoting bra and panties and stuff like that.
Because they trying to get more money. They don't give a damn. Before, I remember it was just Lane Bryant and a couple other stores for big girls. You know what I mean? And they went to them stores and they put outfits together and they was actually looking like something. So it's like now all these other stores done caught on to it. They making the plus size stuff because for them it's bottom line. They gonna make it because they want to make more bread. It ain't because they actually like it. They didn't do it for ages. Now it's acceptable. So, yeah, you feel me? So
I saw that one episode. They had to actually knock out someone's wall to get the person out of the house because they couldn't fit.
Dang. Let me read these comments right quick, man. He said, I have a cousin that's bigger than Lizzo and can barely move around. Damn. That's because that Me Too movement. Hey, the Me Too movement is about dead anyway. They trying to bring it back, but that shit ain't coming back. You know what? I ain't gonna get into that. That'll be a next topic for next week. But they trying to bring it back, but because women are disciplined. They don't want to hold themselves accountable.
No,
that's the problem. I'm
not gonna act like I want to fuck you because I'm not attracted to you. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Dudes have standards too. So
right. Did y'all see that article that The Rock posted nowadays? Did y'all see that article that The Rock y'all call it the root, I call it the rot. Posted up about Michael B. Jordan. It was a recent one where they were saying these are some they said these are some suitable women that Michael B. Jordan could be involved with. And the 3 women they post, I know one of them was Tia Mowry. I forgot who the other 2 was. No, I think one was Lala, and it was somebody else. And I said, so y'all want this man to hook up with leftovers? Because every last woman that they showed up there was once married and has kids. So you want him to be with a single mother, is what you're saying.
It went through a messy divorce.
Exactly. I said that's the rot. I'm not surprised by that they wrote that. This is the same rag that a few years ago said that heterosexual black men were the white men of the black community. So I'm not surprised.
What you gotta understand is though, I ain't gonna spend too much, but hey, you gotta understand it though, right? If you know they need to, I'm calling it the root because people need to know that who said that. The root, they are an LGBT community. That's who writes that. They got a whole bunch of gay men, trans, and I will say that I ain't gonna say the rest because y'all niggas, not us, y'all women love, y'all get too up emotional about them. Y'all give a fuck about them more y'all care about us. To be honest, well, that's how I feel. Like, oh my God, what can you talk about them? They have feelings too. Like, understand that, man. Like, but it's the truth is the truth.
They got feelings, but they don't give a fuck about nobody else's feelings, so fuck them.
Exactly.
Until y'all stop acting like y'all the end all, the be all, and everything is right with y'all. When y'all motherfuckers, y'all sitting up there all heterosexual, like motherfucker, you have a mother and a father. It took a mother and a father for your ass to get here. So shut the fuck up.
Please, it's definitely is.
Just shut the fuck up. You ain't got no dog in the fight at all. So just shut up. You know what I mean?
Never.
Move and do what you got to do.
I call them
until both of y'all can actually procreate naturally. Just shut the fuck up.
That's why I call them the Academy for a reason. Because the more and more you call them by the proper title, they're gonna add another letter and another symbol or another number, something. So I just say, you know what?
Had a whole alphabet in the mix.
This is gonna call it the Academy.
All them letters only add up to one motherfucking thing. Gay.
Yeah.
You need all them letters just to say one motherfucking word.
Oh, I'm glad. You know what? I don't know why I didn't think about this sooner since we are on this topic. Joe Biden.
I was about to get there.
My bad, Detroit.
I'm about to get I'm gonna get this person. This the last topic, by the way, man. Like, I gotta give him his credit, man. Tyrese. I call it down the middle how I see it. Tyrese kept it a buck on his post. Like, how can you do this? Like, this dude knowing on it's Holy Week, and this nigga Joe Biden sat there and had Trans Day on a Sunday. Okay. Go ahead.
Joe Biden said, "We are going to make Easter. No matter whether you celebrate Easter or not, that's really not the point. We're going to make Easter Trans Visibility Day. You could have had it on any other day, but you chose Easter to do it."
Oh my God!
Another part of what I was talking about before, and if y'all not y'all in the pen, but y'all motherfuckers better start getting hip, man. If y'all really don't think there's a population control department that comes up with a lot of this shit, something is wrong with you. Okay.
In Detroit, did you watch Tariq last night?
Yeah, I watched it though. That jump was like he was keeping it a buck though, man. Like,
did you hear what the part where he was bringing up about when he talked about this?
Yeah, he been talking about it.
And what he said and how he said what he said about Baphomet.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
How Baphomet is really half man, half woman.
Yes. We try. He basically, we saying it in code words because you know how they get with them. So, But I gotta say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna speak for me. I can't. I know I can't speak for everybody. I'm gonna speak for me. We don't need no trans day, week, a month. They don't need no. They don't need to be celebrated. And I said that no celebration for them. And we don't need no gay parade neither. There's no why we on in June. Juneteenth is good enough. We don't need no LGBT parade for them. They don't need nothing. In my opinion, we can. Women's month is dope. They can have one, and I'm not mad at that. They ask out real woman month, not. You have to be a real woman though to be celebrating.
Not Transformers, not
Not
manufacturing.
transform.
And now you're Miami.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Damn, big damn, man. But trans, no, you don't get no day. And gay pride day, you don't get no month. And I'm sorry, I don't care if nobody like it or not. They don't get no month because
You know what June originally was, or not originally was. It still is. Because they don't want to declare it. So, but June is Black Music Month.
And they don't say
For
that
those
about
out
it.
there, for those out there that didn't know that.
They don't care,
And also April has a month too. And it was declared. I don't know if y'all saw it in my community post or not.
Facts,
But
OT.
April is New Black Media Appreciation Month.
And we gonna celebrate that too for the whole April. OT, you hit it spot on. OT, the Democrats love, and we're gonna say their name. The Democrats, they love the alphabet.
OT, don't get it twisted. The other side loves them too. Don't
Not
get
as
it
much-
twisted.
They just love them in the dark. Pause.
No, but I see what OT saying. They parade them around though. They parade them around.
The Dems parade them around, and the other ones love them, but they don't do it in public. That's all.
Right. Right. I feel what you're saying, but the Democrats, they gave them all the holidays. Like Barack Obama, y'all president. He the reason he didn't want to put the rainbow sign on the damn White House, bro.
I'm gonna say that nigga fucked up everything, bro.
Bro,
damn.
You put the rainbow sign on the White House. You was bro. If anything, why you ain't make the motherfucking White House all black? What is you doing?
Because of listen, we had this discussion already. We had a discussion a couple weeks ago. I keep telling you, it's all a money thing. If they can get money out of it, they are going to cater to every move that they make. That's why they're doing it. I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of them aren't doing it because they want to do it. They're doing it because there's an incentive to do it, and that incentive is money. I keep telling y'all, greed is probably the deadliest of all the sins, and it's the one that drives this establishment. And I keep telling people, America runs on money. Like they say, America runs on Dunkin'. No, it doesn't. It runs on money.
Money.
We live in a capitalist society. Wherever they can get money from, they're going to get it. And it's crazy because that group is not a large group. They're a very, very small percentage. They're not even close to 10% of the population, but they have a huge economy at the same time. That's why
that's all inclusive dollars. That's what it is.
There you go. As a matter of fact, I don't know if y'all also heard it in California. California literally just declared some city out there. They just declared some city out there. I'm not sure which city it is. As if you are a person who's trans, you got basically a city out there that's basically a sanctuary city, much like they're doing for the illegal migrants. So if you are trans, you have a whole city that's going to protect you out there in California.
I seen some shit.
Now tell me that's not having economic power.
Go ahead, Big Guy, but I don't want to cut you off.
I seen some shit on California. I'm good. I don't want to visit it. Remember, I kept telling y'all I wanted to go to California. I'm good on it. I'm not going. No need to go.
What part of California you talking about though? Because that's heavy everywhere now.
I'm talking about like who you talking about? Talking to Torian? I'm pretty sure it's San Francisco.
I already been to California.
You talking about you?
Me? Oh, I'm just saying. California. I looked up some shit, man. I'm good, bro. I'm good on that.
They don't call California the most liberal state for nothing.
Exactly, bro.
I think that's a farce, though.
California.
Anybody who lives in the state of California, they said that is a farce.
California is never gonna be liberal, bro. If it don't matter how many presidents get vote Republican, they never that state. How much you want to bet a Republican would never go run in California? It'd be a waste of time. They know they're not winning that state.
The people leaving California in droves, bro.
Facts. Hey, Detroit, let me say something though. It's funny how when you
Yeah.
talk to people, nobody, I'm not saying nobody on this panel, fellas, when you talk to people about politics and they say, oh, I'm nobody. But when you talk about politics, you can tell when you bring up certain aspects of politics, who gets mad at the red or blue. You see what I'm saying? Like you can tell if you know how to read niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't believe in politics. But when you start bringing up different niggas, I'm like, oh, why you say that about him? Why you say that? They ain't gonna say, oh, I ain't nobody. I'm just saying, why you say that? Like, so I love this shit. Go ahead.
Registered independent over here, have been since September. I should wear that as a shirt.
I'm not saying UT. I'm just saying people.
No, I know that. Yeah. I know that. I'm just saying it because the reason why I said it is because a lot of people have this stigma that, for instance, that black people tend to all lean towards being a Democrat because that's typically what they've been voting for. But if you look back through history, I did a whole live stream last month talking about how black people were originally Republicans, and there was a whole history behind why they're no longer Republicans in droves like that. It's a reason why they basically got driven out of the party. By the usual suspects.
I remember when we was in the Discord. I said that.
Yeah, they were driven out. They were driven out. It's a whole history behind. Like you got to really research it. But black people were at one point Republicans, but they got driven out of the party basically by force, and most of them got killed too. Like it's a huge history behind that. So when you get a chance to research it, you can be like, damn, it's gonna be one of them scratching your head moments. You're gonna have to like kind of recline in your chair, like, did I just read that? Yes, you did. It's a very dark cloud with politics and black people in this country.
Ladies, you heard OT said you're a Republican, man.
OT, stop smoking weed, bro.
you do know. You know what I mean? When you was having the Donald Trump memes in the Discord, you got Detective Burke, you got her panties wet.
Oh,
and that's why when she a big Trump supporter though. And when
I do that shit just to be funny and attack. Let just fuck with people, bro. Man, come on, bro. I
don't care.
I have not even voted in like years. I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't
came up with that motherfucker happy as hell, bro. I don't rock with no Donald Trump. I don't rock with no.
It's all a reality show, bro. It's not real.
I talked about Donald Trump today when he was speaking at the Black Conservative Federation, talking about, it was black people that embraced me because of my mugshot, because, black people. I'm like, do y'all not see the insult with that? Not every black person has a mugshot, but he does. I don't have a mugshot. Detroit, do you have a mugshot?
No, I've never been to jail.
Do you have a mugshot?
Nope, never been to jail.
Booby, do you got a mugshot?
Yep.
Damn, you was supposed to say that you just woke up the monotony.
Hey, I don't lie, bro.
Okay. Well, I'll put it this way.
It's only from some bullshit they got thrown out, but they got that motherfucker.
I'll put it this way: you didn't do what he did to get a mugshot.
Nah, my shit got thrown out. I ain't really worried about that shit. I mean, but they did.
Jeremiah, do you have a mugshot?
Never.
Okay. See, well, there's the majority rules.
Okay, cool.
Nobody's perfect.
Before we go though, because people do got things to do in the morning, but like I want to say this though, I don't want to be long-winded. I got to get back to this LGBT thing because y'all black women, y'all be putting the cape on for that community, but they don't rock with y'all. That the LGBT community, that's a white organization, a bunch of gay. Y'all think that color stuff don't mean nothing. Yes, it do to them. If you don't believe me, go back to the basketball player, Brittany Griner. You see what that happened? Where was they at when she was in Russia? They wasn't caping for her. It took her almost a year to get back over here.
It was black people, and pretty much black people alone that was pretty much trying to get her back over here.
For what?
Exactly.
We said for what?
Oh damn! That was. Let me move that out there. That was Paperboy. He said that, because y'all like to blame me for everything.
I said that shit. I damn sure said that shit. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie. I stand on business. Like I said, I got a mugshot for some shit that got thrown out of court, but they got the motherfucker. So it is what it is. But as far as her, you went over to another country, and I said this before. I said this in my live. You going over other countries, and doing dumb shit like you still in America, and then you get caught the fuck up and get thrown in the gulag, that's your motherfucking fault, bitch. What you doing?
I know you don't, Kendall. I know you don't put the cape on for them, but I'm just saying most black women be putting the cape on for them.
Put the cape on for them, and if you go over there, just like it was other black females that went over in other countries and did some dumb shit, yelling at a dude, and you don't know what's going on. I think it was Dubai, cussing out a dude, and yeah, you got the business for real.
But guess what? You know what? Well, you know what? You know what I will say to this. You know what I'm gonna say to that? At least they weren't dumb enough to go over to the North Sentinel Islands like that Asian dude.
That's a fact.
Now, if you take yourself over there, you are really dumb.
Yeah.
You ain't coming back, at least not in one piece.
That's a fact. I'm just saying like this, man. Like,
do I think anybody?
And this me talking. Do I think that Brittany Griner should have came back? Yes, but not for no damn another Russian. I would have left her over there. I'm sorry, people.
Nah, fuck that, bro. We gave up Brittany Griner for the Lord of War, bro. We gave that nigga up for a notorious arms dealer. We gave her up for that shit. That bitch don't change no lives. She ain't doing nothing that's changing lives. She ain't saving nobody. She ain't doing none of that. You know what I mean? She ain't no doctor. She's not no big activist or nothing like that. She was a chick that was over here before she even went over there, was saying fuck America because they don't do nothing for me and all this other stuff. She wasn't even a patriot. Why the fuck you gonna give up somebody that can show them where fucking nukes are for her dumb ass? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah.
They definitely gave it back though.
You know, initially they was going to send back that journalist too. You know, I think he's still over there. I think they was mad about that. They was like, so you let her come back, but you kept him.
Man, fuck that man, bro. Fuck
this
that,
is the
man.
dude. This is the N.W.0 right here, man. We gonna have OT up here. You know, I'm gonna have Torian. Like, no disrespect, but it's gonna be nothing but black man talk. A couple the new that's gonna be popping off in about 3 weeks. Nothing but black man talk. You know what I mean? This ain't no Kevin Samuels type of stuff. Nobody can replace the Godfather, but it's definitely we're gonna get back to the basics because all I see is on YouTube and other people. All they want to do is sit there and bash black. Not you, Kendall. You don't do it, but people bash black men and always putting the cape on for the LGBT. But when someone something need to be done, oh man, why y'all don't protect us? But we trying to protect y'all, but y'all not listening. With the brother love, ain't nobody told y'all over there to be coming no sex workers and stuff like that. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not putting.
I don't want to hear that whole protect shit. Fuck all that, man. I don't want to hear that.
Fuck these.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Y'all been throwing us to the wolves for ages, bro. For a fucking a damn welfare check and a child support check. And all that shit. I mean, I'm talking about me personally, but black men, y'all been throwing us to the fucking wolves, letting us get locked the fuck up because you want to be out there spreading your legs and going out to the club with your girls to go find your next baby daddy. You know what I mean? Fuck all that shit. Y'all not just on protect black. Nah, fuck all that shit. Y'all set niggas up to go have babies by them just so you can get a check off of them. Fuck that shit. I don't want to hear that.
Hold on.
And it's not. And I'm not saying all. And let me get into it. Let me get that. I'm not saying all, but there's a lot. A lot.
Let me repeat this again. I'm gonna say this again because I don't want nobody coming at my brother like that. He didn't say all. He didn't say all of y'all. Again, I'm gonna repeat myself again. He didn't say all. Nobody on. I'm gonna say this. Torian, me, Jeremiah, Paperboy, Big L is not bashing women. So I don't want to hear it.
There's good and bad on both sides. There's good men, just like there's a good women. There's way worse women than just like there are way worse dudes. So don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, don't act like we've been protected and we just been pampered and all this stuff. Nah, motherfuckers was lining up to get niggas locked the fuck up. So come on now, stop playing.
How is a bitch gonna say like Sexy Red say, fuck me in the Hellcat or SRT and then say respect?
No, bigger, you gotta explain because you know they don't like you. You gotta explain what the difference of a bitch and a woman.
A woman is Cicely Tyson. right?
Yes.
Maya Angelou, that's a woman, right? Coretta Scott King, that's a woman, right? Michelle Obama, that's a woman, right? A bitch is
It's
Cardi
Candace
B,
Owens
Megan Thee Stallion,
and Candace
uh,
Owens.
Candace
Candace
Owens,
Owens,
Thank you.
Gorilla.
Glorilla, Young Miami,
Yeah.
JT, Megan, all these motherfuckers. So at the end of the day, guys, it's a difference. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Right.
I'm not protecting you, ho. I'm protecting the women.
They don't want to protect us anyway, and I don't rock with none of y'all people who badge black men. I'm not rocking with y'all. Y'all only see it from y'all way. So this is I can't call it grown man talk because I had a grown man talk and the old man took my stuff. So I got to call
Damn,
it black
old
man talk. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Wow.
He did
real.
though.
That's
You asked
real,
Rilla,
though.
Rilla will tell you. He had a it was grown man talk in the Discord. He went up in his he had a bunch of men and he labeled it grown man talk. This nigga that came in and took my shit, man. Sexy Red ain't go to Sexy Red is the worst type of she need to be canceled. She the worst. And before we leave, I never understood a woman who just got pregnant. How the hell you ain't sitting there breastfeeding your daughter or your son, whoever that is?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know one woman personally who listens to Sexy Red.
Shit.
You'd be surprised. The low IQ women, they listen to it.
All you gotta listen. This is what you gotta do. All you gotta do is look at who goes to their concerts, and that'll tell you all you need to know.
That's a fact.
Because those who are willing to pay that money to go see them, that's who listens to them. Now, this is a person who just like streams their music. I mean, it doesn't cost much to stream someone's music, but if you're willing to pay to go see them, which costs hundreds of dollars, then that's who their main audience is.
Mm-hmm.
That's their fan base.
Basically, that's their fan base. Spend up all that bread that they got from a trick. You feel me? To go to the concert, trick them, bought their outfit, and that's who you dealing with. You feel me? That's the tricked out Birkin bag crowd.
That's that lane. That's the type of music these motherfuckers listening to.
That's the flued out females.
Yeah, they want to get flued out, man.
That's crazy.
And instead of telling your daughter not to let a nigga pay your bills and stuff like that, because they're gonna want something in handy. Because if they want to pay your bills and pay for this and pay for that, they're gonna ask for it. It's nothing in this world for free. But y'all don't tell them the young ladies that. Y'all sit there and say, well, go ahead and take it. And then when they do it, then they get in some sticky situation, and then now you sitting there crying because something happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm taking
the money.
They
don't even tell them that go ahead and take it. They tell them if he ain't doing that, then you ain't messing with him.
Right.
That's what they tell them.
That's even worse.
I mean, that's how I go though. You feel me? When it really come down to it, and hey,
you want to know what's so crazy? A lot of people think that stuff that what a Sexy Red is doing, or anyone else with that mindset is doing, is something that just happened now. If you look back, this has been happening. It's just that we didn't have social media back then to really see it in real time. But this has been going on. And when I say been going on, I'm talking about past the 90s, in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, 40s, so on and so forth. This kind of stuff has been going on. It's just that back then, a lot of them were more sophisticated with it, but they were still doing it.
It's kind of like the aspect of a porno star. There's no way in fuck you're going to tell me you're going to marry a porno star.
You got some motherfuckers that crash out over a porn star, though.
Detroit. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? We ain't going to
lining up. This nigga's lining up to do it, bro.
That's wild, bro. That's
wild.
The same amount of niggas is lining up to fuck the porno star half of them niggas, half of that amount is lining up to actually wife her up nowadays because it's a simp generation, bro.
And to be honest with you, man, N.W.0 over
They're
here, listen,
desperate
bro.
too.
Yeah, exactly. Like what we eat don't make you shit. What y'all eat don't make us shit. So if y'all want to date whoever the fuck you want to date. We just giving you advice, but I can't. I'm not dating no woman that's running around talking about some SRTs, Hellcats. Or I'm good. I'm gonna get annoyed and slap her. I just don't know how to be around a woman like that. Can we put on some jazz? Can we put on some N.W.0 Jones? Let's vibe. We ain't gotta be blasting. We ain't gotta be seen every time we pull up. Man, you know I'm having flashbacks. Never mind.
And that's on
No,
that
them
note.
type of chicks gotta be seen because they looking for the next nigga. They ain't you just to come up to the next one. It's never gonna be enough. It's never gonna
Right.
be a top tier nigga. Even the top tier nigga that they think is top tier, as soon as they get to him, they gonna want another nigga. So it's bro, this shit don't stop. This shit don't stop, bro.
On
Of
that
course,
note,
The ladder.
of course it doesn't stop. Imagine what it's going to be like in the year, in maybe 10 years from now.
it's gonna be bad. Shit, fuck 10 years from now, it's getting bad now.
You know what? 10
Well,
years is
my
too,
hope is that
10 years is too long. How do you think it's going to be 10 days from now?
Like it's gonna be like how the migrants is been overpopulated.
basically.
That's exactly bad. Once you, I'm gonna say this, and we gotta go. But like, once one bad person, I ain't saying the bad part. I mean bad like Sexy Red, a Sexy Red that's making bad music, right? She making bad music. If it works, you think a lot of people who actually working a 9 to 5 and say if she can do it, I can do it. So you know what that's gonna mean? That's gonna be more bad music, and these record labels, it ain't doing nothing but eating off of them.
That's right. And that's why you got a whole bunch of chicks walking around with the weave down to the damn floor, trying to look like
Uh-huh.
Sugiana. And I mean, that shit is crazy. This shit is dumb. Your weave is on the damn ground, bitch. What the fuck is wrong
Damn.
with you? And
Yeah,
I,
I be
you know,
seeing
I'm
that.
not.
I be seeing that
Those are
sometimes
bitches. I
too.
don't give a fuck. I'm gonna call those ones. Y'all not even women to me for real. You walking around with your weave dragging on the ground. You feel me?
Mm-mm-mm.
That's atrocious, man. For real. You know what I mean?
And
Have
you know how much that
no
shit
respect for
costs?
yourself.
That shit costs up, bro. I heard that shit costs like a band, bro, to do that shit almost.
Just to
To
have
put
your
their
shit
head out.
all, just to have some fake hair dropping all the way
Mm-hmm.
down to the ground to be scraping on the damn ground. That's
Right.
But
crazy.
any last words, man, before we get up out of here? It's a 1 minute mark, hour mark, you know what I mean? So anything else? You got anything, Big L,
Um,
man?
That's pretty
Anybody?
good shit.
I
Shit, I
do.
was about to say rapper BG got locked up again at Boosie concert, parole violation. Come on, man.
Again?
Come on, man. Like
What?
we have to defend our own brothers, man, and sisters, but this is the shit I'm talking about.
You can't. You
Like
can't.
No,
I just
first
can't make
off, ladies, let me correct you on that. We don't have
Yeah.
to defend anything. We choose to. You have the
Right.
choice to do, but you also have to choose the choice not to.
Right.
If it's foolish behavior and everything like that, then I'm not going to sit up there and defend that. As a matter of fact, it would be very easy for me to call it out rather than to defend it.
right. Absolutely.
No, I'm gonna say this before we get up out of here, but unfortunately, the law, you can't. You're a felony. You can't be around another felony, man. That's what it is. Hopefully, they could just give him a warning because he do have to work. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'll talk about it next week though. But it's sad. But anybody else got something?
Parents, please be parents. If you can. I know the system is trying to break up. You know what I mean? They're trying to. You know what I mean? They've been breaking up the homes for a long time. It started out the black community. We know. You know what I mean? If you don't know by now, then you should know where the lab rats. You feel
Oh,
me?
I'm a,
They use the shit on us first, and then it goes global. You know what I mean? Or it goes national. That's how they do it. They perfect it. They perfect it in our communities. Then they do the shit elsewhere. So that's why you see a lot of white families broken up. You see a lot of people going. You see a white dude on it. She trying to take me for all my money. Hey, niggas been going through that shit for a long time.
And on top of that, you're the one that put the system in place. So suck it up, deal with it.
You feel me? So,
Right.
you know what I mean? That's just watch out for the kids, man.
Just
Like
like,
I was
oh
talking about
no, we're
earlier.
dying. Oh no, you got to do something about the opioids. No, they don't. Remember,
Nope.
they didn't do nothing about it when black people was going through with that booger sugar back in the 80s and 90s. We ain't got to do nothing now. Hey, at least you get safe injection sites and PSAs. Black people didn't get that. They did not get that back in the day. So deal with that. Hopefully you survive. You know the apocalypse, and if you don't, then you don't.
Jeremiah, you got anything, man?
The solar eclipse.
The what?
The solar eclipse next week. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think nobody gonna really give a fuck about it though.
Jeremiah care about it. He brought it up.
Yeah, Jeremiah care. Niggas decide. People, man, look. Niggas said if it's still aliens out here, niggas don't give a damn about no alien. Niggas care about getting that money and surviving. Care about no aliens.
They damn sure
Detroit,
don't care about them.
living in your backyard right now.
Aliens exist. The motherfuckers act like that move didn't happen, bro.
I mean, it might do exist, but I don't give a damn about them, to be honest.
But hold on, Detroit, the aliens do. Hold up, Detroit, the aliens do exist, and Booby, we should know this because they don't live too far away. They all up on the hill.
Yeah.
They all of them look very extraterrestrial-ish.
Mm-hmm.
They all about, and they in New York. Well, on Moochie and the Dan and Miss K. That's where they are.
Oh, you're talking about those aliens. I see what you did there.
I see what you did there. That's where they at. You know what I mean? They got
Adams, and Eric Adams, screw you. And Eric Adams, since you brought it up, Eric Adams, screw you for giving them illegals. What was it? A prepaid debit card for like $1,400, and they gonna reload it like every month for like up to $1,000. Are you insane? And the taxpayers got to pay for it.
Hey man, it is what it is, man.
I don't think everybody load up because the purge is coming.
April 8th.
Y'all just be on y'all P's and Q's because when all the militia motherfuckers come down from them hills and we talking about it's a cleansing, hey, y'all better have y'all shit ready, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
There's prophecies, right? So
I'm not touching that. I'm not touching it.
Salute to everybody that came. Salute to everybody that came through, man. We'll be back on the next Monday, man. We appreciate
everyone in Chicago. Keep your head up. Keep your head up in Chicago.
Keep your head up in Chicago and New York. Keep
your head up.
And while you're at it, your power tool as well.
For sure.
And rest in peace to the people we lost in the past 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, for sure.
Salute, man. Salute. Y'all enjoy y'all day, man. I mean, not day, but y'all tomorrow, rather.
Yeah.
Peace.
I mean, well, it's the next day.
Well, yeah, the next day. Peace.